going to show you how to turn 2 kilos of blackberries into 10 litres of wine for less than £1. Collect yourself 2 kilos of blackberries, a kilo of sugar, a big bottle that can hold 10 litres of water. You're going to need some Camden tablets and some yeast. These cost next to nothing. Filter bag like this, but you can just use a normal tea towel. Collected these ones yesterday. Just push up and down, give it a good mash. Squeezing them against the edge as we go. Definitely can't be doing that. About ready for its first pass through the sieve or your cloth. Squeeze them juices. A fair amount of juice comes out, and I've still got a good half of this to squeeze out. Next step, start throwing it in with your 10 litres of water. Now the bulk of the juice is out, give it a little bit more of a bash, try and squeeze out the last bit of juice. You can, if you want, put your bag in your bucket if it'll fit, but a little bit more risk of contamination. I like to just get as much of the juice out as possible. It'll be slightly less flavour, but that is guaranteed to pretty much work every time, whereas if you do it this way, you might end up with vinegar sometimes. So as this bag's a little bit small, I'm just gonna get my hands in there, give everything a good squeeze by hand. Another reason to take your mash out instead of leaving it in, a few little maggots in there you might not want. They could potentially spoil your brew. Take 2 little Camden tablets, 1 for every gallon. Give it a quick crush with the heel of your knife. Put it in, lid on, and give it a little shake. And leave that for 24 hours. That is to sterilise this liquid so we don't have any bacteria before we add our brewer's yeast. So during the process, you are going to have to open the lid to let some gas pressure out, otherwise you're going to end up with exploding wine. You can leave it open all the time if you want, but again, that's a bit of a risk of contamination. 2 weeks later, as you can see, all the yeast and everything's dropped out now and a big sediment layer in the bottom. Last thing to do is either siphon it out or pour it through a filter. I'm probably going to do a combination of the two.
I can taste the alcohol.
First sip was pretty nice. No. Need a funnel, filter, and a funnel this time. So you can tell when you start sucking up a bit too much sediment because it doesn't filter through anymore.
It's nice.
It's pretty good, you know. So there's 2 ways to find out how much alcohol's actually in this. Gravity tester or get drunk on it.